Hello and good morning to everyone. So our today's lead code question is 2075, that is decode the slanted ciphertext. So basically in this question we are given the encoded text of a original text and a number of rows. So basically a string original text is encoded using a slanted transposition cipher, and it is converted to encoded text with the help of a matrix having a fixed number of rows, right? So what is done is, basically suppose we have original text as let's say CIPHER, right, and something else, then we put it diagonally CIP, then H, then E in the next row, then R, and so on, right? Let's say cipher is A, then we give one space, then I S, give one space, then A. So basically this way we get the matrix. Then after that what we do is, then we the encoded text will take the characters column wise, like CES, then 1 2 3, like suppose the matrix is up to here, then 3 4 spaces, then IR, then again 1 2 3 4 5 spaces, then P, this P space A, then again 1 2 4 spaces. Means we take elements then row wise, and for empty spaces we take one space character. So this way we get the encoded character, right? So this is explained in the question. Then we are given one example, that is of cipher. The original text is cipher and the number of rows is 3. So we have stored CIPHER, then the encoded text is CH, then 1 space, 2 space, 3 spaces, 3 spaces, I E, then again 1 2 3 3 spaces, and then PR. So this is our encoded text. So in this question we are given the string encoded text, and the number of rows, and with using these two we have to return the original string, right? That is the original text we have to return. And original text does not have any trailing spaces means, and does not have any spaces in the end, right? So we have to remove those spaces only. So first example is already discussed. So let's see the next example. So in next example we are given this encoded string, and the number of rows is 4. See, number of rows is 4. So to find the original text using this matrix, what we do is we will do diagonal traversal. So first character is I, then one space, then LOVE, I love, then again one space, then lead code, LWTCOD, I love lead code. And see, then we have 3 more spaces, but in the answer, in the question it is given that the answer should not have any trailing spaces, so we remove these spaces, right? So the answer is I love lead code, right? So I hope you get the question. So let's move to the constraints. So the length of the encoded text length can be up to 10 ki power 6 elements, right? So we have to think of some of big O fan solutions, right? And encoded text consists of only of lowercase English letters, right? And spaces only, space can be present. And encoded text is a valid encoding of some original text, means for every encoded text there is some original text as the answer, right? And this original text will not have any trailing spaces. Trailing means ending spaces, right? And the number of rows can be up to 10 ki power 3. Number of rows can be up to 10 ki power 3. And test cases are generated such that each encoded string text have some possible answer, that is some possible original text. So every test case have some answer. So let's move to the approach. So first approach is, we will construct our matrix. As we are given encoded text, that is the row wise string formation of from the matrix, and we are given the number of rows. So what we need the number of columns. So basically the number of columns is length of the encoded text, because we are picking each character from the matrix, right? So total length, total length upon number of rows will give us the number of columns, right? So number of columns is encoded text length of this encoded text divided by number of rows, right? So we get the columns. Now we know rows, we know columns. So we make a matrix whose size is rows into columns, and then we fill this encoded text row wise in this matrix. So let's see an example. So this is our encoded text CHIEPR. So the length of this is 12. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So number of columns is equal to 4. So then we fill it CH, then 3 spaces IE spaces PR. We have filled it. After constructing the matrix, what we do is we will traverse diagonally, right? We will traverse diagonally to reverse. As we know, in original text, what we do, we fill the original text diagonally and then traversing by rows. So to simulate that only, we now traverse diagonally to get our original text. So if we traverse diagonally, we get CIP, then HER space. But in our question it is given that it should not have any ending spaces, so we remove these spaces. So what we get our answer, that is CIPHER, right? So let's see the code of this approach. So we have taken the length of the encoded text, then the number of columns is equal to mm, eh, total length upon number of rows, right? And then we have made a matrix whose size is rows into and columns. And then what we are doing is we are constructing the matrix with the help of encoded text, right? We are storing one character row wise of the encoded text in the matrix. Then in step 2 we have to traverse diagonally, right? We have made a string result that is initially empty. And then how we are traversing, every time we are picking one column of row number 0, column 0, then column 1, and then moving diagonally. So we have our row, that is I is equal to row. So I is equal to 0, and j is starting column, and starting column is varying from 0 1 to up to columns, right? 0 1 up to columns. So we are taking ij, and then we are using a while loop until I is less than rows and j is less than columns, right? This loop will execute, and then we add result में matrix of ij, like whichever character present there, we add that in the result, and then increment I and j. So by this loop our result will be formed. And then at the end what we'll do is we'll remove the trailing zeros. We'll remove the trailing spaces, not zero, sorry. We'll remove the trailing spaces from the our result matrix, right? And at the end then we return the result. So for this, the time complexity is big of n, where n is the length of the encoded text, right? And space complexity is also big of n. So let's move to the approach 2. So can we optimize the space further? Yes, we can optimize it, as the matrix is not needed. So if matrix is not needed, how we'll be doing it? So basically, as we know, wait, I'll show you with an example, right? See this. So see, index is equal to I plus columns plus j. How? See, as we know, our matrix has rows and col array yaar. Our matrix has rows and columns, right? And we are storing the encoded text in the row wise. So encoded text, index number 0 1 2 3. Suppose if we have rows as 3 and columns as 4. So 0 1 2 3, fourth character, fifth character, sixth character, seventh character, eighth character, ninth character, 10th character, 11th character. This way we are storing our encoded text. So if you see in row 0, we are getting 0 1 2 3. Then in row 1 we are getting 4 plus 0 1 2 3. Then in row number 3 we are getting 8 plus 0 1 2 3. That is 8 9 10 11, right? So this is j, this is the column number, this is j, that is these elements are showing column number. And if we notice this, this is row number, row number, that is 0 here, row number into number of columns, row number into number of columns. So if we'll see, if we see matrix of I j, what it will be, it will be I into, it will be encoded text of I into columns plus j, I into columns plus j. So we get index is equal to, index of encoded text is equal to I into columns of j. So earlier, so now see, so we get index is equal to I into columns of columns plus j. This I have already told you how we got. So earlier we were doing result plus equal to matrix of ij. So instead of doing that, we can directly do encoded text of I into columns plus j, right? Encoded text of I into columns plus j. And that's why there is no need of constructing the matrix, right? So first we find the columns, that is n by rows, and then simulate diagonal traversal. And and then we starting from each column in row number 0 and then move diagonally. And instead of doing result plus equal to matrix of ij, instead of doing that, what we do, we do result plus equal to encoded text of I into columns plus j. And I already explained you how we get this I into columns plus j. So again we are given this example, and row if columns, then we construct the matrix, like not constructing, we are, I am showing you. And this is like how we get I into columns plus j. So let's move to the code part. So in code, we are taking the n is the length of the encoded string. If length is equal to 0, then we have to return an empty string. And then columns is equal to length upon number of rows, we get columns string result. Now instead of making a matrix here, we directly traverse diagonally. And to traverse diagonally, we are starting from every column of row number 0. That's why our I is equal to 0 always, and j is equal to the starting column. It can be 0 1 up to column any value. And then we are traversing while I is less than row and j is less than column, and then adding result plus equal to, earlier we were doing matrix of ij, now what we are doing, we are doing encoded text of I into columns plus j, I into columns plus j, right? And then incrementing I and j. So this way we get our result, but this result have some trailing zeros. Then using this while loop, we will be removing our trailing zeros and then return our result at the end. So I hope I am able to explain you both the approaches properly. And so if you like the solution, please make sure to like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.